Hello everybody and welcome back, and I don't know what the fuck happened. It was lagging, I restarted the computer, now it's not lagging. You'd be amazed at how many problems restarting the computer actually just solves. Anyways, we are back. We just crash landed a flyer. And now we're going to try and head to the End's Landing, so let us hope this goes well. I doubt it will.
We're alone. Something does not rest easy.
True that. Most things don't rest easy in this goddamn game. That's a spirit font, isn't it? Not a spirit font, a focus shrine.
Legendary strike.
Why are you locked on him? Oh dear. Oh, you don't. Thank you for giving me a free hit. You know, from a purely mechanical standpoint, I genuinely think Zoom might be the better... There we go. The better party member. Just because he's got a lot more reach and he seems to have a lot more power than Dawnstar does.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now.
Okay.
The second piece fell
know.
here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical.
I'm trying to remember
but
where
there
that
is
distant
one more.
lair is.
It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Yeah, that last one.
Easy there.
That's
You
the
fell
bitch to
flat
get.
on your face after the fight. Are you prone to that sort of thing? In the what? Your master taught you some interesting things. Come on, we need to move our camp somewhere that no ghosts attack.
Yes,
I know
we
a
do.
clearing just outside of Tien's Landing where we can set up camp. The flyer will be safe enough if we leave it here. It's not going to get any worse, that's for certain. Just cross the bridge and head south. Let's get going.
One of the somewhat more annoying things about this game, and it's something that I find strange because it seems in every other BioWare game they fixed this. Why am we relegated to only one person? Like one friend. I mean, in every other BioWare game I've played, really, you always have two. And at the start, you do have two. You have Sagacious Tien and Dawnstar. And I don't know, it feels like kind of a dick move just leaving Dawnstar there. Or leaving Zoo there, whichever one you pick. It's just, it's very strange, that decision, that one. Like, I kind of understand the design decision, but it would be great if you had two of them and you chose which one you want to put in attack and which one you want to put into... Or, what is Sagacious Zoo's support style? You deal extra damage with weapon styles. No. God, no. And recovers your chi. That could be useful. Dawnstar in support mode. That could be very useful. Just knows I need more chi. Let us deface a grave.
Legendary strike.
Ow! Cheap shot.
I need healing.
Whoa, really cheap shot. There you go. That's also why White Demon style is never a good decision. It's too easily, Thank you for a free shot. Too easily, what's the word I'm thinking of? Interrupted. Especially those really big attacks. Don't get me wrong, it's strong as hell, though. I'd love to see somebody actually run through with White Demon style. Or Thousand Cut style. That's gotta be very difficult. Alright, so that's a thing. We have here bones. Greater Monk's Gem of Fate. What is a Greater Monk's Gem of Fate? God, I have to use a mouse on this screen for inexplicable reasons. Greater increased chance of chi power-ups. No thank you. I really don't need that. Shit, I love the Gentle Persuasion gives Intimidate. I'll remove this, actually, and put in the Gem of Seductive Power. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind, fuck it. Gem of Seductive Power is not so seductive. And I don't know if I'll be going the way of the close. I really want to, but it's very much a case of mean make me feel bad kind of stuff. Oh dear. Oh, so it's not actually that strong. Hey, look at him, he took off practically nothing. You're right there, bud. You're just standing there.
Long sword. Heavenly wave. Legendary strike.
There you go. I like combat. Combat flows very well between different styles. Also, if you're just tuning in, don't blame me for the character model. I'm not the one who picked it. The viewers pick it last time. This is what they chose. Weren't you spying on us at Tian's Landing?
Stop where you are.
Not Tian's Landing.
Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions
Also Lee's
out
place?
alone.
What the fuck was that actually
It is
called,
clear
come to
that
think
you
of
are
it?
one
Did it
his
even have a
hirelings,
name?
Or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed.
Okay. You won't delay my revenge.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Alright, fine by me.
Long sword.
You gotta get your ass handed to you, girl.
I am a man.
Want to get me ass handed to me a little bit. There we go.
Enough.
The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps?
You certainly
But
mellowed
are
out
better
fast.
than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
I'm not in league with Gao or the Lotus Assassins.
So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit?
A monk, a student, I guess.
You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
We'll pursue them both. I'm not afraid.
A trait of fools. And perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Well, here's hoping. Okay, how the fuck do you do that? That's like... No, look at that's like... Assuming that we're, let's say, 5.5 foot tall. 5.5 foot tall. 1, 2, that's 3 of us. So that's 15 feet she just jumped. At about bare minimum. The fuck is Silk Fox? Like, I'm sorry, but that's the level of springiness cats can't do. It's down here. Oh, a
This
fight.
area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
I didn't have a choice about landing here.
Do not whine to me, peasant. We have orders from Death's Hand himself. All intruders die.
Okay. Ow, what the fuck was that style? That was painful. Well,
Legendary strike.
Zoo, you need help, buddy.
Heavenly wave. You aren't legendary strike.
You know, I'm really enjoying flowing between styles more now. I used to never really do it.
Wait,
but
stop!
It's honestly
I'm not your
really
enemy.
useful.
I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier. Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone.
I wonder if they just have one stone.
These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago.
Seriously.
One of them angered the
Serious.
Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
That's an extreme form of conscription. I've decided to let you live.
Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you.
I want to ask some questions, actually.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Know how many there are, at least? Do you know anything about these ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's Landing.
Ooh, you will come to love and hate
But
Shang.
I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Well, that doesn't even really keep us from our search, either. What are they searching for?
I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Really? Because they brought a whole lot of soldiers with them, but I guess they don't trust you. Tell me about the Lotus assassins.
They are evil. Pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins.
Leave here.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
Maybe take off the uniform first. Never mind. You could have used the uniform. I don't know, sneak about and do things. Superior Charm Gem. One of you is trapped. I'm guessing it's this one. I guess wrong. But I got silk strings, which is something that we'll be using for a later quest. Hold it! One of you are trapped. Ooh, Bing. Lord Scholar Gem. Not bad. Wait, so that's the door. We'll have to be going there later. Oh, I can't hit the gong. Alright, that got me. Jack fuckhole. Most adorable goats you ever seen. Alrighty then. We'll head in here. Shows are often given posts far from the Imperial City to get them out of the way. Yeah, that comes up.
There you are. I'm sorry, I didn't want to wait back there any longer. I don't think anything will hurt the flyer. It's plenty hurt already.
I want to know how you got past this.
I found this gem in the wreckage.
Or how you
I'm
found
not sure
this,
what it
too.
was attached to, but I'm sure you can use it for something.
Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again.
Unless you need me, I will stay here at this new camp. It seems safe enough, and it may as well serve as a base for us.
Excellent. Ooh, and we got good fortune. Which is intuition 5, mind +1 body. And mind +1 spirit +1. That's very good. Shall change this. Wait, I wanted that gem still in there. Ah, fuck it. God damn it. This isn't going well. Oh, thank you. Monk's Gem of Fate. Okay. Okay. I kind of want you, but I'll take you. I want more charm. I think my intimidation is still the best one, but my charm should be more than enough to get most things done in this area. Now then, chest, 100 silver in it. Because, you know, we always need money. I honestly like Tien's Landing. It's a nice little area. I kind of like the Imperial City more just because there's a bit more to do and a lot more of it is fun. But there's enough really interesting stuff in Tien's Landing. Look at them. They're adorable. Love goats. Always loved goats. Goats are great. Also really fucking tasty, I found out a couple of weeks ago. There's an Indian place nearby that does goat curry. Oh my god, it's so delicious. If you haven't tried goat, you really need to.
Nara irfonia wonu kanawa ofahir kanawa wonu.
What's going on? Oh, that's going on.
Mother and I are
Well,
getting
so
out
many
of this
things are going on.
If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
You know this is a really bad idea, right? Why are you leaving town? I like this one. You're wanting to scare me away, peasant. Nah. Why are you leaving this town? Now, if you waited about 3 days, half of the problems of this town would be solved, right?
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Okay, so this is the main problem of Tien's Landing. The dam has been lowered, so the river's a bit too fast and a bit too treacherous to really do anything. And until they can fix the dam and actually do anything, well, they're screwed. Problem is, Lotus assassins are in the area that would get flooded if you raised the dam. So, absolutely no one's willing to just kill them all. What good would running do? Why not find yourself a solution? The wilderness is very dangerous. It is. It's genuinely very dangerous. And how many ghosts did we just kill on our way here?
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Then why
are you going out there? Crazy woman! Why did the Great Dam open? I do kind of find it interesting that the Lotus Assassins seem to have, like, no real care or love for the Empire. They're just doing their own thing. Because they're screwing over the Empire pretty badly. The dam is open wide as a riverlope because the dam is downstream. Is basically the answer. Can you tell me more about the pirates? No. I will let you be on your way. Idiot. I still say the two of you are going to get your asses kidnapped. Hello. You've got an arrow above your head. Oh, this cutscene.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Leave her alone or you're answering me. Let's be a nice,
Time
decent
to
human
teach
being.
you all a lesson.
Legendary strike.
Oh, this isn't the cutscene I was hoping for. Ow. Fucking spear wielders. God's how I hate you. No, no. I'm just gonna do this. Doesn't really hurt him, but it is amusing watching him be slowed. I can more easily pick his attack. Spear wielders. God's how I hate you fuckers. Stop that. Fuck it. You know what, I'm gonna go Toad Demon! Because why the fuck not? It's music to me. I'm gonna oh dear. No. I'm just gonna hang back. I'm gonna let those two deal with him. I do not have health. And they're doing a pretty good... Oh.
Focus.
I'm gonna train my focus meter to kill that one. It wasn't like no health. Fucking spear wielders. Swear to God.
It's been a long time, Zoo. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
What child, I wonder?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
Who is this child?
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Where's this child right
She's
now?
Safe. That's all you need to know.
I'm fairly sure I've got an inkling of who
Besides,
it is.
we don't have time to worry about
And
something
no,
that
it's
happened
not
almost
us.
20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
Let's not say that, you know, we're been trained under the Sunly the Glorious. That's probably a really bad idea. How about just Master Lee of Two Rivers?
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
This is too convenient. Master Lee could not anticipate I would crash it. And it kind of is convenient. It's very much, well, here, have plot. We fucking crashed here. We didn't land here.
You're right. I doubt he anticipated that. The glorious strategist accounts for every possibility within the known conditions. Had you simply flown past... Well, I do not want to contemplate that. My time here would have meant little. I served under Sun Li and was trusted enough to be contacted after Dirge fell. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. to try and steal her power. to
Oh,
even think
well
it
that
could be
explains why there's a
attempted.
bunch of
Has any
ghosts
mortal
around
ever
here,
shown
don't it?
such arrogance?
The Shepherd of the Dead is killed. Well, I was there to shepherd the dead. Crime would not against order should not go unnoticed.
There are
Doubt
many
it would.
beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant.
That's not just talk, by the way. They are
Most
actually
appear
there.
to have little
in the game,
influence,
at least.
but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Well, you kind of want to keep them ignorant of that particular price. How could the Emperor kill a god, come to think of it? That's actually a really good question.
The water dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable.
Makes sense.
Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know, I'm no expert on the heavens.
What do you know about the Great Wheel or the Celestial Bureaucracy? If you're not an expert, you can at least give us a little bit of information.
The Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The celestial bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others. Or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death.
Why hasn't anyone mentioned the burning of Dirge before? Actually, come to think of it, that's a good question again. That should be a fairly major event, shouldn't
Few
it?
people know what happened. Dirge is a remote temple located high in the mountains. There were no worshippers save for the spirit monks themselves. The Emperor covered up his terrible crime, and the people didn't really care. All that mattered was that the drought was over.
I gotta wonder, how much longer would the drought have lasted? Like, would it have lasted years and years, or would it have literally lasted 3 more days and then everything would have been fine, and the Emperor just went nuts, basically? The Emperor destroyed our people to be able to take the water dragon's
Even a god
power.
is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Jesus.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
Why did he do this? That's a very good question.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you.
Bullshit, he knew
knows
his
you have a
family wouldn't be
destiny to
harmed.
fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You said this is the style I'm thinking
It is
of?
time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use.
That an effective thing? I kind of don't want it.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
Oh.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
I love the tea house. The tea house is great. That's Spirit Thief. Spirit Thief isn't exactly a style I use a great deal. What it does is it basically saps your opponent's strength. It is useful, don't get me wrong, but it is very much an acquired taste. There we go. I'll set it to 4. Transformation styles aren't really my bag. There's only a couple of places in the game where they're actually useful, in my opinion. Interest land. You're tied to a quest later on. Main thing done out of the way first. The shadow in the trees. Travelers in the Great Southern Forest often report strange sightings and bizarre phenomena. Aside from the hospitality of the Pilgrim's Rest Inn, the forest is nearly entirely wilderness. The verdant canopy of the forest hides wonderful and fearsome creatures unlike any seen anywhere else in the Empire. The strangest tales are those of a shadow among the trees that seem to follow visitors to the forest. Philosophers hoping to reflect in the peace of the forest often report feeling watched, and patrons of the Pilgrim's Rest Inn claim to have seen a strange silhouette darting among the trees. Despite the apparent otherworldly nature of this figure, those who witness it sense no aggression and attribute it to the mysteries of the forest. It's a fox spirit. Nice fox spirit, too. Ufu the Sweet and a peasant.
There are ghosts wandering the land. I won't leave my house after dark.
Honestly, that's probably a good decision there, buddy. Ooh, chest. 32 silver. Not a bad little packet. Would have been better with 3,200 silver, but we can't have everything. Cook, dishwasher. Oh, another chest. Old warrior gem. Not what I wanted, but again, pretty good. And there's cost here. Okay, that's sweet. We got a little bit of silver. Wait, can I go through here? Holy shit, I can. I didn't know this. Thank you, Dick. A bar of nickeled iron. Memory that's used in a quest later. I completely forgot about that section. I really need to get to a font, though, before I go inside. Where's the font in this location? I know there is one. I think there is one at any rate. I think it's back here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That section loads. I guess it's in a different tile set or something.
Well, this has already become an educational trip. From what you discussed with Hui, it would seem we are indeed tied to important events.
Hear that?
I have concerns as well. Hui convinced me that your master is the glorious strategist. Tell me, Dawnstar, what are your earliest memories with him?
Your question would be better directed at his favorite student. She was at the school for 3 years before I arrived.
I think both of these kind of sound arrogant. Or at least that's the way Zoo takes them. This one, she is correct about that, I was with her the longest. That's not arrogant, that's simply saying, well, yeah, I was quite long. I was with him quite long, but the Zoo takes it as, like, bragging.
We'll focus on you quite a bit by the time we are done, given the Spirit Monk connection.
See?
But I asked Dawnstar what she remembers.
And she dodged your question.
The only thing I know about my life before coming to the school is that I was not wanted, probably because of the bad omens I was born under.
Bad omens? What makes you think that? You said you don't know anything.
I know because of my name. It's one of the few details Master Li was told. I was named for a red glow opposite the morning sun, like a distant fire.
The burning of dirge?
Yes, I guess so. I wasn't there, of course. No one but you survived. I guess someone saw it, but I don't know where Dirge is or how far the fire was visible. It fits the time, but that just confirms my thoughts about being born under a bad omen. What could be worse than this attack on Dirge and the Water Dragon?
If that is the most troubling thing you learn about your birth, consider yourself lucky.
Spoken from a man who has experience. Now, if you see somebody with an arrow above their head, that means you can talk to them and basically chat. I'm not going to, as I'm trying to find where the hell the font went. There was supposed to be a font around here someplace, and I can never remember where the flaming hell it is. Just one of those things that always bugs me. Is there a map? There should be a map. Alright. That literally does not help me in the slightest. That's starting Lynx. We'll be going to her in a moment. Scholar 6-7 doesn't really like us. I'm going to use up my focus. Because I very rarely ever use focus, I tend to use it just for this. Problem is, I can't go to a certain area because if I do, it'll trigger something. I'd rather not trigger that something right now because I'm on low health and that boss has got a spear from memory. Oh look, an inferior monk gem. At this point, it's basically just fodder for selling stuff, really. More than of any real use to us. I want to know how the hell do people get to those houses when the dam is so low? Like, yeah, I live out there, but I can't get to it. You look breakable. Excellent. You will be coming back for nothing out there. Where the hell is this spirit font? Of all the things in the universe, you'd think a giant thing with blue on top of it, I couldn't really lose. So I know if we go down that direction, we're going to run into somebody that I'd rather not run into just now. Instead, we'll head over here, off these two people, who are playing what is effectively Go in their head. So let me tell you, I've tried to play Go a few times. I'm not good at it. So I have no clue how the hell they're doing it in their head. Oh, I'm gonna have to go down that way.
Pretty.
Wo afawir sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa fit kup wo sarkir.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Koni onu you tashika will fonil sataraponi?
Good point there.
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout?
I love Minister Sheng.
My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
I mean, it wouldn't take too much to tie him up, stick him out in the dam. Like, there's this giant body of ground over here you could very easily use. Like, look at those houses over there. Just tie him to one of the poles. It's not that hard. Tie him to one of the poles, stick a guard on it. Really not that difficult, people. You are
Lord
for a
Yun
quest
has put
creator. I'm not going to bother with you. You're a merchant, but you don't sell anything useful. I can't break any of you. Kind of sucks. You're
This is
tied to a
bad.
quest later on.
5 people died yesterday. Pirates raided one of the outlying farms, took the whole family as slaves.
Jesus. Yeah, the pirate problem around here is fucking nuts. Oh
Life
boy, I'm
seems
actually going to
normal
have to
enough
go
here.
over there.
You could almost ignore all that has happened.
You know what? I got an idea. Screw it all to heck. I think the only actual spirit font is inside the tea house, and I'm not going to be able to survive the fight in the tea house if I don't get health. I'm going to go all the way over here. There was a spirit font out in the area around here. Can't remember where it is, but it's out in this area. Just run around. I think it's just down here over this bridge. Should have people on it. Oh, it doesn't. Sweet. Means one less fight for me. There it is. Spirit font. Thank you. I think there's a spirit font down near Darting Links, but in order to get to Darting Links, I'd have to go through a combat section. And with my health that low, and everybody around here liking to use spears, I'm kind of screwed when it comes to combat sections. So let us go back over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here using this. I'm going to go to this focus shrine, and I'm going to also increase all of my focus back to maximum. Thank you. And now we're fully healed up. That means I can also use my martial styles should I desire. And there's one area for martial style that is literally the best martial style ever. Like, so good. Thing is, I need a guide to be able to get it, and I won't be getting it for... Oh, for God's sake. Give me a second. Save game. Save. Load game. How you get rid of this bug? I don't know what the bug is caused by. It just seems like it's a roll of the dice. Thank you. There we go. Now we're going to go back up here and talk to Hui. We'll probably talk to Seamstress Lawn over there. I don't know if the, what was her name? Like, Kindly something.
Good.
Here's
You're here.
A great
We
cutscene.
can continue where we left off before.
I love this cutscene. It's just so
You've
stupid
got
and over
unfinished
the
business
top.
with us first.
Didn't we just beat you up?
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
I love that. It's just so over the top.
Legendary strike.
Now, where is... I like that everybody cowers. Where is... Come on, I know where you are. You're over here, aren't you? Right, I guess not. This could be the crap. There you are! Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I'll improvise.
Welcome to improvised weapons.
I need healing.
They don't have the greatest lifespan, but god damn it, they're good. Except when I wield them, because I suck, and I get surrounded easily. Very easily. Reload the damned game. At least I got to see that cutscene again. That cutscene is hell. Cutscene's absolutely hilarious. I was about to say, if you load me into that glitch, I'm gonna be very mad. One of the things I do like about improvised weapons is they don't appear to take focus like all the other martial styles. So it's very easy to kind of pick up one of these improvised weapons and beat the crap out of people.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
I love this guy the best. It's just so over the top and stupid.
Legendary
I love this
strike.
game. Oh, you're over there now. Beat the crap out of you. Beat the crap out of you. Now, where were... Aw, you picked them up. I won. Oh, you didn't pick them up. They're over there. Gimme, 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 gimme. Come on, move around. The best weapons. Which, funnily enough, use the dual sword style, I believe it's called.
Legendary strike.
I love using chair legs.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again.
So I get concerned about that fact. A lot of people are telling me
business.
that.
Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Saying Lee knew he'd get kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
It'd be hilarious if he hadn't given me the really big part of the amulet.
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
I gotta wonder how they found it, though. I mean, if it was cold when you came here 20 years ago, it must be really fucking cold now. Here, yeah, that's a question. How do they know about it?
The Emperor is privy to much. I don't know his motives, but any aid to you is likely a threat to him. You must go to the ruins and find the amulet piece meant for you.
Fine by me. What if my fire had functioned properly? You'd have waited for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
Again, how would we find out about the amulet? How long have you been waiting for me, come to think of it?
It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
I have a lot ahead of me.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Which means I have to deal with the best character, Minister Shang. And I get to break this jar. So, this is the tea house. There's a lot to do in the tea house. Actually, there's really a lot to do in the tea house. If I talk to you, I think it's who
Hello,
starts it at
young
any rate.
one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house.
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too.
Sounds suspicious.
He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
Did you check the writ to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
It doesn't, but I'll speak to Dutong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ.
I mean, you
All
can,
this talk is just
especially
the
when it's
rambling
fake.
of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
I think it's you that I have to talk to next.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru.
What's the difference?
I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I want to talk about Dutong and his Imperial Writ, frankly.
Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
What? Give me some advice.
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
I have to get raging drunk to think that was any form of wise advice.
I shouldn't speak ill of my boss, but I don't trust him. Maybe it's because he's not from the town. He just showed up one day with that Imperial Writ and took over.
Seriously sounds suspicious,
That Imperial
though.
Writ has caused us no amount of...
Right, did anyone ever actually see the actual writ, though?
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Understandable. I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house.
You
Problem
people are
is,
idiots.
Dutong's already shown everyone
The fact that you
writ,
didn't
now he's got
already
it
think
locked
it was
away.
a forgery.
If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
You get him drunk.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Excellent plan. Get him drunk and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
I need that potion.
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case.
If I know anything about judges back in the
guard
old
gave me a
days,
few vials
that's not
so
very
I could slip
sober.
them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong
problem.
drinks.
We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial Seasoned Spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial Seasoned Spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Literally all you do. Peasant's wine, Imperial Seasoned Spirits,
1
Imperial
drink for
Seasoned
Master
Spirits,
Dutong coming
and
up.
you're fine.
Anything else I can do for you?
Not particularly. So he's up, and he's willing to talk now.
Good. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a...
Hello. 3 sheets, Dutong.
What do you want? You come to
Wait,
mock
isn't 3
me?
sheets part of a
Come to
saying
laugh
saying
at
you're
the
a drunkard?
tragedy that is the life of 3 sheets, Dutong?
Yes? Let's talk about the writ you showed Mother Quan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Okay. Maybe you'll feel better if you tell me about it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins.
Oh, thank
Then I'll
God
feel
it's a
better.
hat. I thought that was his hair. I'm very confused.
I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Who could have seen that one
Boss,
coming?
What are you saying? I better sober you up.
Admittedly, this reaction is kind of funny.
God! Oh! God! Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh! That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
That's very specific.
And now I have the strangest memory. As if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yeah, you said it was a forgery.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
We all fucking heard you.
I heard what you
said. And if he could
Tom.
hear you all the
I
way
need
over
you
there,
to
that
come
means
out of
like
this
half the
place, and now we
building
have
could have
proof.
heard you.
You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I mean, it'd be nice to have more
I
silver.
don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
You disgust me, Dutong. We want some Mother Quan out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
Definitely.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
Thank goodness. I don't really know what we accomplished there, but hey, I got experience. That's worth it.
Hello again, dear.
Dutong's writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Yes, and the fact that none of you knew is worrying to me. The signs were all there.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady.
You know, you're not
exposed
actually
him for the
yelling.
fraud
You're
that he
barely
was.
talking any
The
louder.
tea
How the hell
house
does
is
the whole
mine
tea
again.
house hear you?
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me
Alright,
back
fuck
the
it.
only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
I was glad to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Excellent. And we leveled up. I'm just gonna level up my body more. Kind of all I use. And Heavenly Strike, which I believe... No, I've gotta wait another level. That's fine. Now then, now that we have gotten the thing back for Old Mother Quan, it's time to move about the place and see what we can see. There are a number of side quests in this area. One is to... I think one's just up here. Where is it? No. No. Where are you? He's kind of big, so I'm surprised I can lose... Oh, I didn't lose him. He's over here. See what I mean about him being kind of big? It's an ogre.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see orcs.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone.
This is actually one of the more interesting side quests to me personally, because it kind of does show that the ogres just aren't just, you know,
hello
brutes
there.
and so forth.
Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
What about?
Zhang does not belong to me. He works for me of his own free will.
That's
I am
that one
Zhang's
sentence
employer.
is an entire
Zhang works on my
war
farm, but the other
of
day he
very interesting
accidentally
stuff.
killed one of my oxen.
Oh
And
dear.
since then he has refused to come back.
Because it shows that they have sentience
Some
and
of
are
the
just willing
patrons
to
here
work
are
and so
unnerved by
forth.
his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands.
I really hope they don't.
If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
I will talk to Zhang. I'll make sure he leaves.
You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Zhang. I really like Zhang's character. Not because it's there, but because of the implications that it has for the world around us. Because if Zhang and therefore all the ogres can, be sentient enough to work, to be productive members of society, then can other things, can toad demons, can elephant demons, stuff like that.
Go away. Zhang not
Really
want to
interesting.
speak to you.
I never noticed he has a beak. Why are you so upset, Zhang?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing.
I wonder how he got
now
his name,
Zhang
Zhang.
cries for ox.
Is it his name, or did somebody give it to him? I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose, Zhang.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her.
Fucking hell!
Zhang missed. Zhang dropped ox on her
oxen
head.
like 500 kilos?
Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend, and now Zhang is bad.
If you don't go back, your master will starve.
Master have other ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
I think he thinks that he's gonna eat the ox. You're not bad, you're strong. His name is Dong? The Dong needs your help.
Yes! Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second ox in bath? You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang liked you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you.
I love
so
Zhang.
much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today.
Excellent.
Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
What I want to know is how the hell did an ogre come into town
Don't
without
go
getting
home
almost
now.
immediately attacked in the first place?
Thank
Much
you
less
for
come to the middle of a
convincing that
freaking
poor
tea
ogre to
house.
leave. Such a sad story, really. He certainly seemed harmless enough, but the customers were leery of him. Here, this is a little something to thank you for your help.
I wonder if we left it with Sri Shi Sutong, would Dutong come up and talk to us and say thank you? I mean, I doubt it, but I am curious. 5,026. Alright, so that should be more than enough to do what needs to be done. You on the left are tied to a quest later on that I'm going to be doing. Man after my own heart. I'm always eating too. You don't look like you need much more to eat now. Who are you? T-Jin. This is T-Jin. Jin, really. He's a master cook. And, he cooks some interesting things. Let's just put it that way. Delicacies in the largest air quotes Microsoft Word will allow. Because Christ almighty, some of the things. I bet I could eat more than two of your dishes. Visual effects my ass. It actually fucking, like, it's physically draining to do this shit. Like, I'm not kidding. It actually hurts you. A bile of leopard. Sauteed in the bile of a leopard. What the fuck? Monkey brain stew. God, what the fuck? Right. I'll try your food. Actually, I'm not afraid of a little indigestion. I don't eat food, but yeah, let's try that. Definitely. Now, the easiest way to do this is eat one of each type. So, body, mind, spirit. They'll affect all of them. So if you have a large amount of body like I do, you can kind of eat all of one type, but it's best if you eat one of one of the other, and one of the third one, because it'll just make it a lot easier on you. Roasted bear heart, monkey brain stew, or shark spleen soup. The fuck is this guy making? Where is he getting his ingredients? I'm gonna go with shark spleen soup because I've never tried that before, and I never want to again. This man is the god of this world, I swear to God. Alright. Pickled haunch of deer served with brown beetle paste. Ew. Cold eagle eye soup and jellied eels stuffed with fermented seaweed. That last one doesn't sound too bad. But brown beetle paste? Fuck it. Let's try the eagle eye soup. I don't ever want to see a soup of eagle eyes. At the very least, cook up the rest of the eagle. It's a succulent cream sauce. So you're eating ox testicles in cream sauce, curdled porcupine bladders in clabbered rat smoke. I don't even know what that means. Raw alligator's eggs served in a warm goat's gall. What the fuck? This is just disgusting. But I'll take the testicles. Don't like the eating noises. Oh, one of his testicles. Oh. The guy that just makes you cross your legs. Oh, we can make this interesting. I'm sure it's safe, I think. I might be interested. We're going to meet that loud, annoying foreign man, and I can't wait. He's legitimately one of the best characters. How the fuck did you procure them? Seriously, though. The treasures are genuinely worth it, and if you've leveled up your character decently, this isn't too much of an issue. Use another 300 silver. He's kind of too afraid to try this dish. I kind of worry as to why. How did it taste? You can lie and say it was less painful and he can try it, in which case he'll just collapse. It's like it depleted every aspect of my being. You're just short of poison that have that capability. It worries me that you think this is a good thing. I love that they give trinkets, and the trinkets are always like the gems that we can use. So he gives us back our money and gives us the bronze tongue, which is a very useful gem that I actually keep with me for a very long time. It gives Charm 4, Intimidation 4, and Intuition 4. So it's genuinely one of the best gems in the game if you like playing a bit more socially and not attacking everything like I do. And genuinely, like, look at my stats now. It's really good. Like, really good. And it's probably one of the best gems in the game, since you keep that slotted pretty much for the entire game. You are useless to me for just this moment. When I go and deal with the pirates, I'll come back and talk to Rue. But as for right now, I don't have any use for him. Right now, we're going to go bother Minister Sheng, who, yes, tends to talk in the third person. And it is kind of amusing. Oh, wait, no. First, we've got to go do the Seamstress Lan stuff. Because this is... I love this side quest.
What a...
Hello.
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Who are you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lan, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes.
At this point, they'd probably just have killed him.
The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought... Well...
You thought we could save your husband. I'll take care of those thugs for you.
I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
This side quest is relatively short. It's mostly dialogue based. Thank God it's mostly dialogue based. And it's actually one of the more interesting side quests in my opinion. It's just one of those little quick side quests that you find in games that it still sticks with you. And for me, this side quest, I'll always remember how to do it because it stuck with me for so long. Because it's just really, really interesting, and the characters that are in it are really, really interesting as well. That was Seamstress Lan. Her fiancé Baker Bay is getting beat the crap out of by thugs. That's a section we'll be going to very soon. Anyway, Baker Bay is down this way, and this is a region that I didn't want to go to because it would trigger combat. However, now that I think about it, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure if combat will be triggered if you don't talk to Seamstress Lan first. I believe you are locked. Yes, you are locked. And they'll never open, and I'm not sure why. There is a section behind there, though. So that is Baker Bay. And these are the thugs!
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away!
Nice tempo.
I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold
Do you
on
even
a sec.
have gutters at
We've
this
got
town?
company. You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
These guys, you just beat the crap out of. They're relatively easy, even though a lot of them are using spears, and I gotta learn to actually block more. I think that's one of my main... Like, anybody watching me is probably going to complain about that more than anything else. Because I genuinely forget that blocking is a thing in this game. And I get punished hard for it.
These thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that. They They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Not exactly a stranger. I mean, your wife did send me. Lan sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
Here's a question. Lan is probably... Well, they're just getting married now, so she's probably mid-late 20s. He looks around about 50. With that mustache and the balding hair? What the fuck?
Yes, you're right, of course.
That's very strange.
I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. Cut. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Why did those thugs attack you?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Somewhat extreme measures. But why don't you go talk to her?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Are you absolutely sure about that? Have you told any of this to Lan?
No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
Reasonable. Eiling doesn't seem like the most stable of individuals. Maybe I could talk to... I love that you could just say, I could kill her. Maybe I could talk to Eiling for you.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Excellent. So you got 141 silver from that, and I'm going to very swiftly go over here, because there's a young girl over here. There she is. I always forget she's in the last one. This is Darting Lynx. Darting Lynx is somewhat useful to us.
I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all.
Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tian's Landing, if that's why you're here.
It wasn't, but good to know. Interesting name.
Let me tell you, it raises a few eyebrows at first. That's why I tell people I'm an acrobat up front these days.
Understandable, really?
I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right?
How the hell do you know?
I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
I'm very interested. In fact, that's why I came to you.
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task.
As someone who's clumsy as shit,
You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand.
You know, I've never actually seen that dialogue before. Oh, very odd. But anyway, selling. I'm going to be selling most of this. I'll keep Charm. Spirit might be nice. I'll sell you, you. Definitely sell you. Keep you because you're useful. Sell you. I'll keep those two. I'll go back to buying things. Balance of Nature. All these are stuff that I can buy. Balance of Nature is probably the best one with both just increases. This is very useful because it gives me more body at the cost of my chi. This gives me charm at the cost of intuition, but I use charm a lot more anyway. It gives me focus at the cost of my health. And then this one I can't get yet, but I will be able to get eventually. Actually, it was only, what was it? It was only like 4,200? all I need is, I think it was like... I need about 500-ish. That shouldn't be too hard to get. If I do this, and then go and do the forest without doing that, I should be able to easily get it. But I'd rather solve Tien's Landing's issues. And I think Darting Lynx sticks around. Hello.
This here's a private club. Members only.
Love my ass. I need to speak to Eiling about Bay.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
You didn't let me.
Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Very polite for a thug. Seriously though, I wonder how this town has like this many thugs and criminals. Like, this boathouse is pretty big. What else is around here? There's a book stand. Unlike the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Moving like a rushing tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks. Armed with bows, almost to a man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While the Horse Lords' tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lords' forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the Seat of Heaven province. So, the Horse Lords are basically this game's version of Mongols.
Be careful. Trust no one in this place. We are a long way from your idyllic little village.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I have to talk? Yes, I have to talk with her. Damn it, I wanted to explore.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
There's a lot of these guys. Seriously, it's very strange for such a small town. Anyway, why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Ah. Bay never said anything about this.
No, I bet he didn't. Wouldn't want to go around telling people how he left me high and dry, would he? But the fact is, Bay promised to marry me long before that seamstress batted her brazen little eyes at him. He didn't even have the decency to tell me himself. Even now he'd rather get beaten up every day than face me, or he sends someone in his place, like you.
I'm gonna go get Bay. That's because he's afraid of you.
I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Plot twist. Let's bring Bay here.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
I'll go get Bay right now. One thing I do like is they don't make you actually have to go and get Bay and Lon, because that's just a lot of busy work.
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eiling claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
That is a little unreasonable.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eiling. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day, you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
You know, the eyes in this game are very strange. Not because of their shape or anything, but because they never focus on who they're talking to, and it's really fucking weird. Eiling, you said you'd never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You can't hold him to his promise. Well, Lon and Eiling should... No, that's a terrible idea. I kind of want to pick it, though. No, you've changed as well, though.
Yes, but... Well... You're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon.
You capitulated easily there.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Thank you. Glad to be of service.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
Please don't.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eiling. I hope things work out for you.
Yeah, everyone around here is just taking this remarkably well.
Let's go.
Like, in reality, this would be about a 20-hour argument. What the fuck? I mean, I get why they're taking it so well, but still. Anyway, time to rob Eiling. Oh, crappy. Another crappy gem. What else do we have around here? Got this vase we can break. And we got the boathouse key out of it. That key is very useful. It gets us up top. Bamboo costs 1 silver. 20, that's better. Fucking 1 silver. Seriously? Dick move. Office gate. And we can go up here. And there is... Where's the vase? There's the vase. Another flawed warrior gem. Cabinet. There's a lot of money in it. And this. The Land of Howling Spirits. To the west of the Jade Empire proper lies the Land of Howling Spirits. A range of sheer mountains and desolate, haunted passes. Not many men dwell in this harsh land. It does not support much in the way of communities, and those who dwell there are hardy mountain folk who rely on themselves and their herd of goats more than trust in nature. There is one exception to this rule. High in the mountains lies a secluded monastery, home to a reclusive, mysterious order known as the Spirit Monks. They tend an unknown charge in their sealed monastery. No one, not even an emperor, has been able to discover what lies within. The monks possess strange powers, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually that land will be absorbed, and the Empire shall learn its secrets. Or it shall be besieged, and the Empire shall kill its master and learn its secrets that way. Either or, really. Hello, Eiling. I'm looking at this animation. It doesn't look like my character has proper knees. It just looks like her legs are really bendy. Ugh, creeps me out. Anyway, hello.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
You can still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
Well, let's find you a non-decent man. I'll help you find a husband.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
I really like the character of Eiling. She starts out as this, like, really harsh bitch who's holding somebody to unrealistic standards and actually mellows out a great deal into a decent person. Now then, there are 3 bachelors in town. Some guy in the tea house who's a complete prick. He's a bit of an artistic twat. A guy over that direction who's honestly kind of dumb and would not be a good match at all. And the guy I'm choosing, and I tend to choose every game, who is arguably the best choice possible. The craftsman that we walked past before, Cumin. Cumin has a bit of an issue. He's too nice. So he doesn't really collect on the debts he's owed. What's good about that? Well, Eiling can help him get the debts back.
Welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
All the things you'd think an area living in a goddamn forest would have wood. I hear you're looking for a wife!
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Eiling is looking for a husband.
Eiling? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
I love, why would I want to marry her? No, the actual answer is, what the fuck? Why are you wanting to get me a gang leader? She could help you in your business.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
This is a mean idea, but it actually works out, if you can do it well.
Hello, Eiling. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
You are a bit intimidating.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
And he has a thriving business.
In all honesty, that isn't true. I haven't made any money with my woodworking. In fact, I'm heavily in debt. I'm an excellent craftsman.
Not selling yourself
but
here.
I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
I'm willing to bet Eiling could help you on that front.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
And an army of thugs at her
I'd like
disposal
that,
to
Eileen.
ensure people pay.
I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I hope you're
I've
very
never
happy.
seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
And
All
many,
I can
many
say
kids.
is, at least we got paid. Or, that could have been the biggest waste of time I participated in.
Oh, shut up. That's genuinely one of the best freaking side quests in the entire game. The characters are actually really interesting. Now, how much money did we get out of that? God damn it, I keep pressing that button. Damn! We got paid a lot. Sweet. Alright. Get that up, then level you up. 11 style points. Now I can get speed increase. In all honesty, speed increases are genuinely a lot better than the damage increases, or at least to me. Now, over here, because we want to go back to Darting Lynx and get the Lost of Her Teachings. I think there's also another merchant in town, but I can't remember where he is. Wait a minute. Yes, start. Wait a minute, where's that merchant gone? That's Merchant Chung. He's got a mission for us. Nope, this is the only one. Alright then.
Hello again.
Show me what you have for sale, please, and I'm gonna sell the flawed warrior gems that I just seem to pick up everywhere I go. The balance of nature. There we go. Increases our focus bar, which is incredibly useful to us in particular.
Even a village as small as this has a place to hide its undesirables.
Whores. The word you're looking for is whores. Yeah, that building is a red light district. I've never seen that before. I accidentally just jump into things. I do that by accident a lot. Alright, now we shall go talk to Minister Sheng. I love that they're playing Go in their head. I've played Go, and let me tell you, that game's difficult enough already without a board. I love this character. Minister Sheng is the best. Ooh, look, a scroll. Being a collection of the indignities suffered by Minister Sheng at the hands of the backwards shantytown of Tien's Landing. Oh, this is going to be good. His hat has been soiled. I don't know if that means his hat has been dirtied or his hat has been wiped on someone's ass. And I don't know which would be funnier. A parchment was stolen from him before a speech at community gathering. His cat was viciously threatened. A chair at his table was placed backwards. His finger was slammed at the door not once but thrice. An egg was thrown at him by an unknown assailant. His cart was stolen, filled with soiled garments, and then returned. His face was ridiculed by young children. His prized tonberry was squashed. It was suggested that he performed acts of deliberate indecency upon himself. So he was told to go fuck himself. He was forced to suffer the interminable and petty gripes of the people. Well, you are their minister, dumbass. That's kind of the whole point of you being there. His hair was accused of being impermanent and false. The honor of his family was impugned. He suffered a disabling attack by a pack of bees. His reputation was aligned by brigands. A local dog evacuated in the minister's shoe. He was given a gift of turtle eggs by a visiting merchant. Okay. Is that a grievance? Is that an indignity? I thought turtle eggs were rare. Never mind. It is suggested that he would be able to trace his lineage to a simple courtesan. He is referred to as smelly, and he slipped in the mud, no doubt placed in his path by jealous townsfolk, and sailors burned down his office. Ah, Minister Sheng, I love you so much. Of deliberate indecency upon himself. That's a great way to phrase it.
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
It's really annoying that he switches between first and third person of like this. It's kind of weird to listen to. But anyway, he is the best character. What are you minister of?
The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Sheng oversees nothing in this dying town. Nothing but failure. This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
Why is the Great Dam open then?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man.
Sure you are, buddy.
It's that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
Why did they do that?
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins.
Yeah, you're liable to get it cut off.
I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Is there anything I can do?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
What did you just give me? Is that a key?
What are you talking about? I
love
haven't
Minister
given
Sheng.
you anything. Although I will need that back when you're done. Oh,
I
and
love
I am
Minister
certainly
Sheng.
not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It wouldn't be proper.
Of course not, it wouldn't be. Would you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
You said it so matter-of-factly. Thank you. I'm, goodbye.
Yes, yes. Go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the Great Dam, and I never said that.
Of course not, Minister Sheng. We love you. Now, if you go over here, you're going to be interrupted by a merchant that we passed earlier on. Now, there are two ways to do this. One, you close the dam. That fills up the water, and Tian's Landing becomes prosperous and decent again. Sailors all leave, the town gets peaceful, etc. Second is, you don't close the Great Dam, blow up the controls in order to ensure that people, don't. I'm just going to skip through this guy, because I outright just say absolutely no. Because, yeah, no. Basically, all he's basically doing is going, I will pay you to keep... I want no part of this. There we go. Basically, all he wants to do is he's going to pay you quite a decent bit of money, or at least he says a decent bit of money, to keep the dam closed, because all the sailors and so forth are spending their silver with him, buying wine. Now, my main issue is this. One, the amount of silver the sailors has is not infinite. And they're going to run out eventually, and then the town's screwed completely. But what it's one of the few times that I genuinely don't know what the game was thinking was the way of the closed fist kind of thing. Because that is genuinely an option that I would class as evil. You are dooming the entire town, because you're not just not closing the dam. You are deliberately sabotaging the dam in order to make sure no one can close it. So I've always hated that option. So I've never taken it, even in a path of the closed fist, just because to me it goes against what the closed fist should be, which is all about trying to force people to become, yes, better, stronger people. That one just is gonna fuck over an entire town for no reason. It's evil, it's not...
The search goes too slowly. We need more eyes and hands in these ruins.
The best eyes and hands available. Rat demons! I love these guys. They're so
Listen
adorable.
well, my minions. Fan out and search behind every stone and under every rock. Somewhere in these ruins are gems. Very special gems. If you find one, bring it to me right away. If you fail me, your torment will be greater than any you have yet experienced. Now go!
I love the rat demons. They're awesome.
Lieutenant, you are in charge while I go up to the Great Dam and check on the sentry golems. If anyone tries to enter these ruins, kill them.
Of course, Dread One.
The rat demons are adorable and hilarious. Hello, everybody. We're here to kill you. Take your stuff and then leave.
You have your orders. No one can enter the ruins. Kill the
Ooh,
intruder.
let's not go anywhere near that guy. That guy, he's got poison. So much like... Ow. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Whoa. You know what? No, I'm just gonna... Spirit Thief is very useful when you need to heal in the middle of combat. Thank you. Because you can just keep hitting him and keep healing. There we go. Gem of Thief Sense. This is another one of those useful gems that you kind of want to keep with you all the time. Allows the wielder to detect traps. I am gonna get rid of Gentle Persuasion and put that in. So I'll be able to use it soon. Because once we finish this area, we'll have the second part of the, what is it? It's like an amulet thing. I keep thinking it's a mask, but no, it's an amulet, you idiot. And, there we go. Dragon Powder, otherwise known as Gunpowder. Anything over here? Nope. And when you get the second part, I believe that allows you to get 5 gems, I want to say? I think 5 gems? Might just be 4. There we go. That's very useful. You're gonna see me returning that spirit on quite a few times, honestly. One of the easier things.
Spirit Thief. What? That's much better.
Oh, you're immune.
Legendary.
All right. I don't think you really need my help, Zoo. You're kind of just handling this on your own. I mean, the AI is a little borked, but...
This is it! Wait! Stop! You hit me none, okay? Okay. Rat Demon's friend. Rat Demon help you, yes? Rat Demon knows things, important things, and Rat Demon tells you if Rat Demon lives.
I'll let you live, because you're adorable. Look at those beady little eyes. Tell me what you
I
know.
knows hitting Rat Demon not good. Hitting Rat Demon bad. I also knows that Rat Demons like the taste of ducks. If you got any ducks.
I don't think you ever do get ducks, unfortunately. I don't have any ducks.
You not like ducks? No ducks. But maybe you like gems. Rat Demon feels gem is very close. Rat Demon tells you where gem is. Then you let Rat Demon live. Yes?
Yes. Where's the gem?
Gem's hidden behind wall. Go down path and you see. Assassins got rockets set up. They're getting ready to blow up wall with rockets. Yes, yes, but rockets need dragon powder. Lotus Assassins always got dragon powder handy. Good for blowing stuff up. Look around their camp and you find it.
Look at his little ears wiggling.
You get
I
dragon
love
powder
that
and use
demons.
rockets to blow up wall. When wall is gone, you look for gem. Gem is behind wall somewhere. You just search around.
Sure thing. That's actually a pretty good bit of advice and goes into a little bit of a side quest and mini-boss fight.
Yes?
Yes, Rat Demon, you can go. Go be adorable.
Thanks to you, my friend. Good and kind and niceful friend to Rat Demon.
I love the rat demons. They're adorable. Look at him. He's the best. Best character. Hello there.
Rat better. Demon better. Rat Demon best.
I think I killed him before he managed to finish saying that, but okay. There we go. You want to talk to me? Oh, here it is. The ceramic urn. 256 silver. Not a bad haul. We can get paid less to do certain tasks. There it is. And there it is, the cameo portrait. Now, that's... we have to give that to an old man in town. I don't know how we know that that old man in particular is the one who needs it, but oh well.
The assassins have adopted...
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I took a key from
Idiot!
Shane.
She's obviously a spy. Kill her!
What kind of spy would be dressed like me? World's worst spy. Hey, Austin Powers might be a worse spy. I'll give you that. Weak wall. So the once sturdy wall we seemed weakened. But still too strong to destroy by hand. Luckily, we don't need hands. We have rockets. Boom. I quite enjoy that, honestly. That's a lot of fun. Now, around here is... there you are. Wondering when you'd come into the picture, Ghost. Oh no. Move!
You'll never win!
I forgot about that. Come on. Would you let me go? Get ahead.
Spirit thief.
Just destroying my health here. Excellent. Now I can go back to this. Beating the shit out of you. Seriously, Spirit Thief is a very useful ability. Hello! I believe if we break that, we get even more freaking people, but I don't want those people. You're trapped, because you can tell via the particle effects surrounding him. Oh dear, now what? Hello.
Ours. Mine. All mine. Alive. Dead. No matter. All mine.
Spooky.
You? What are you doing here? The quarry is ours. It was ours when we lived, and it's ours when we're dead.
Who are you?
I'm Yushi. Stabber Yushi. Everyone was afraid of me when we were alive. Toughest convict on the chain gang. Then the water came. Everyone ran. No one came to help the prisoners. Except the turnkey. But I know he only came to laugh at us. So, turnkey had to die. The water kept rising and rising, and then we died. But the quarry is still ours, even when we're dead. And now you'll join us.
Creepy! Monumentally creepy. Stabber Yushi in particular is quite difficult because of his ice magic. But what's more difficult is the fact that there are so freaking many of them. And now he's got a spear, just apropos of nothing.
I am a master.
There you are. Where's Stabber Yushi? There he is.
Spirit thief.
By using Spirit Thief, we're able to basically just keep healing even in the middle of combat. Which is very useful. I stop being slowed, please? I can just drain my focus bar. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. I don't use focus all that much anyway. Oh look, full focus bar.
Spirit thief.
Come on.
Die quietly.
So Spirit Thief doesn't actually do damage, all it does is drain. It's an incredibly useful ability to have, just because that third hit is almost guaranteed to hit. Just because of the positioning of your body. Plus, you can use it to effectively keep attacking and healing while you're attacking. There we go. That's what makes it very useful for a lot of strategies. Because even during boss fights, all you've got to do is keep hitting them, and then you can just keep healing. Healing in this game is genuinely good, because you don't get armor or anything that allows you to negate damage. So it's very much you have to heal off to the fucking hell. God damn it, all the hell. Save. Load. Really, really annoying to me, that glitch. I don't know what's causing it, so I can't stop it. But throughout this small section, you're going to be fighting a lot of convicts. Cheap shot! And you want to focus on the magic users first, because fuck magic users. Fuck magic users with every goddamn fiber of my goddamn being. He's gonna give me a free shot of them, I'll take it. There we go. Magic users are really annoying, especially in groups, because they just spam you. Ooh, Warrior's Gem of Fate. What's that? Allows a wheel... No, sorry. Increased chance of health power-ups. That might actually be worth using, because my body is quite high up. So that actually might be worth using. At the same time, I have Spirit Thief, and I'm going to be powering that up eventually.
This whole place is a giant, watery grave. The past cannot be changed. It should have stayed buried.
Really should have. But it didn't, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Like, something up here? Ooh. 180. Nice. It's always good to get a lot of money, because there's a couple of areas later on where you need a lot of money. And welcome to the final section with, I believe his name is Strangler Jesus. There he is. Look at him, he's a big boy.
Jesus smells something fresh.
Who are you?
Strangler Jizu is king in this place. Alive? King of the prisoners alive. Dead? King of the prisoners dead.
What happened here?
Water come. People leave Strangler Jizu and other prisoners to die. Water come faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangler Jizu has too much hate to die.
He's weirdly self-aware about that fact.
You not know? Strangler Jizu not die.
Legendary strike.
Sometimes you find people that are aware they're spirits, and sometimes you find people that have no idea.
This is it.
Not gonna let you do that. Here's the thing. One of the things that I'll never really understand is there's an ability in the game called chi damage, where you can use your chi to increase your damage. You've seen me use it a couple times. I've never once actually seen a goddamn purpose to it. Genuinely, it's just never been a thing I've used in this game. I used it on my first playthrough and it was very useful, but honestly it's far more useful to just use your ability to heal. Those little projectiles from Dire Flame are starting to get on my damn nerves. Also, why does everyone have to use White Demon style? Oh dear, we're leaving that general vicinity! Because of that. Give me my chi back, you little shit.
Legendary strike.
God damn it, another one died. Alright, so, yeah, you've really gotta start defeating these guys around him. Hey, Zoo, do you mind go deal with that guy?
Die quietly.
Thank you. Oh dear. Zoo, what the hell did you do now?
Spirit beat. Legendary strike.
Screw it. Focus mode. Focus mode, baby. The easiest way of cheesing fights. And we should just do one more. There we go. Strangler Jizu was dead.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want?
Who are you?
I think I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners.
The prisoners are kind of dead.
Drowned? Yes, I remember. The water rushing in, everybody running. I went back for the prisoners. They were bad men, but no one deserves to die like that. I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jizu first, and then... he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me.
Ever turn your back on a criminal?
Jizu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all.
I'd have gone with not at all, personally. There must be something more I can do to help you.
My spirit was bound to this place, trapped by the man who killed me. Strangler Jizu's hate kept me chained in death, just like I kept him chained in life. But you destroyed Jizu. His hold on me is broken. My spirit is free.
Good.
I only hope that I can find some release in that freedom.
Might be a few months.
I had hoped that I would have somewhere to go, but I feel no pull to the underworld. Hopefully I can find my own way, somehow. Thank you for this release, Great One. It is enough for now that I can fade for a time.
Might be a few months before you're able to get that, buddy. But good luck to you. Thick skin gem. And now we get treasure. We get money. Race. Ooh, nice. Good for this. Anything else in the area? I don't think so. I think maybe these bones have something. Yeah, the bones have something. 61, of course. Alright, now what were those gems I just picked up? Munged 2, lesser chance of focus power-ups, greater chance of focus power-ups. Body +1, 50% damage from chap, and wonders. Body and spirit, but it reduces mind, so it reduces your focus. Now that's not as bad as you'd think. I will... What's my intuition currently? So I'm going to remove intuition and put in the wonders gem to get more body. Not bad. Except now I've got to remember, don't use intuition, you idiot. It's like you're at 13. Because intuition is your mind and your spirit, I believe. And my mind and spirit aren't very good. Because I've been improving my body. For getting health.
Help me, please!
How the hell did you get in here? What's wrong?
Please help me! I've been trapped here for so long. The outside is so close. I can see it, but this puddle is blocking my way.
Oh yeah, you'd have hydrophobia.
Around it. If I could just get outside, I'd finally be free. But I can't walk through the puddle. I can't.
Oh, why are you so scared of the puddle?
Don't you know how I died? I drowned when the flood came. It was
Hold
cold and dark, and now I can't touch the water. I just can't. Please help me. Please.
We shall help. Kyle, don't worry.
I think I know how you can...
Go. I'll do it. There we go. Now all you gotta do... And go over here. And over here. And she walked on the water right there. Twice. Fucking lying children. I think it's this way. Yes, it is. Now we can go out. So that was what the rat demon helped us with. That's actually a pretty good little side quest thing. It's got a decent bit of lore in it. Interesting character. And treasure. And lots of it. Ooh, what did I just want? Oh, that's a headstone. I'm going to very quickly save. Just so that I know for a fact it's saved after that, because I don't want to have to go through that fight again. And before we go down there, you can actually hear somebody fighting. Before we go down there, we're going to go up here and talk to these people.
I smell tasty children's here. Something strange about you. But I smells you the same. Come out now, children. Definitely children's here. But something wrong with them.
They're dead.
Legendary strike.
There we go.
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
It being about 20 foot underwater's probably got something to do with that.
Are you here for us to hurt?
Do that again and you'll be sorry.
You can't touch us, living one. Once we lived in the orphanage, but when the waters came, we became what you see here. I am Bin, and this is Meow.
We're dead, big person. We're dead, and you can't hurt us anymore.
I need
We can still
healing.
hurt you.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you
I never noticed it actually hurts you. That's actually very interesting.
I don't care. I don't care.
I wonder if you can die in the
Someone has to
cutscene.
pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us.
Maybe I can help you.
You don't care about us. Big people don't help us. They only want to hurt.
And like you?
Just ignore her. She's gone strange because of what happened when the water came. We were locked in here, trapped in the orphanage with the rest of the children. As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off. Then we clawed at the window. When the water was too high, we clawed at each other. Then we stopped.
And now you're a ghost.
Other children survived. Their families helped them and they lived. But nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired, Living One. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Right. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushin, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head.
Let's not bring
No, Meow,
you his
that won't
head.
make you happy. That will just make you stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
Your bones, we could bury you.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushin for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The orphan master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest.
Good plan.
We can find peace for a time at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever.
That's gonna be a while. Where is kindly Yushin? Actually, I'll see if I can find him for her, because I already know where he is.
Find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushin's head. Or bring him here and let me kill him.
Meow, you are one fucked up little ghost child.
No, please, Living One. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Hopefully. Jesus. Anyway, yes, kindly Yushin, we've met before. And you have a charm gem in you. Excellent. Huh, I never noticed. You go a lot slower when you're injured. Cool. Well, you don't go slower when you do this. Hey, kid. I am going to go over here and use this spirit font so I'm no longer injured. Excellent. And now we are going to go back to Tien's Landing to hand in 2 quests. One small, one big. We've got to be able to bring kindly Yushin down here, so I'll hand in the small quest first because all it is handing something to a person. I can't remember what we get out of it. I think it's just gold. Silver in this case. I actually do, for those of you wondering why they don't use gold, there is actually a reason for it. And it gets brought up actually in-game in... not next section, because next section's pirates, then it's the forest, then it's... section after that would be the Imperial City, so it's about 3 sections from now. So you're probably looking for maybe... well, the game is an Xbox original, Chloe. That'd be why it looks old. I think it's you. It's not you, it's you, isn't it? Here it is, Old Way.
Hey? What do you want?
I don't know how we know this, but here is your portrait.
Let's see what you have there. Oh.
Looks familiar?
Yes. Yes, it's mine. She was my wife, and she didn't make it out of the rising waters.
At least you have this to remember her by.
I can't tell you what this means to me. After all these years, there are no words. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. 2 questions.
Away with you, then.
How the flaming hell do we know that it's his? And 2, how the flaming hell did a portrait survive being underwater for about 20 years? What in goodness name? I'm going to increase our minds, that way we always have 10. 8 style points should give me the next slot for Legendary Strike. Excellent. And we can keep going. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad for an original. This is the, not remastered, but it's the special edition for PC. And it actually looks pretty good. There's a couple of things that kind of give away that it controls like an older game. In particular, the, this, as opposed to having the character turn. Your character's movement forward is locked to the camera. And that kind of does give it away that it's in, like, a very older game, but... Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go up here. But oh well. To go over here to the tea house. And I believe this is the final quest in the tea house, come to think of it. After you, I think you have to go back to talk to Hui the Brave. And after that, you don't have to come back in here. Oh, yeah, for Rue the Bosun. You also got to go there. I think we can tell
I know
that
you
now.
keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up.
Heck yeah,
but
it is.
It's been 3 days. Old Mother Quan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Fucking drunkards.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
Bring the man some wine! Oh yeah, the voice acting is great in this game. You should have seen some of the earlier ones.
Wonderful.
So...
Another troublemaker. Well, you two can rot for all I care. I have plenty of other work to do.
There's a couple of really good segments with really good voice actors.
And who are you?
This guy is not one of them.
More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or can you get some?
Quit your blubbering slug! I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge.
If you're this drunk all the time, I can see why.
But I'm not some useless old drunk.
Yes, you are.
I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first.
Sound like you've had about 20. I'll ask you about the dam, foolish drunk.
No? But everybody's worried about the dam.
I love being a prick to this guy.
Why else would you bother an old drunk like... Oh no. You want to go to the pirate camp, don't you?
Yep. You're not as stupid as you look.
You can't be
That's
serious.
very stupid.
True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
Drunkards. Craven slug, you will take me.
That's no way for a young lady to talk. Though I have no doubt you could make good on your threat. If you really want to go, I'll take you. But we can't go just yet. I promise to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now.
I have a feeling this man is a bit drunk all the time.
Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk.
There's good reason.
But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few...
worthless drunk, redeem yourself and take me to the pirates.
Now, no need to get upset. I'm drunk, but I'm not unreasonable. If you really want to go that badly, I'll take you. You can work out some of that anger on the pirates. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
Better show up.
Seriously. Be there.
The wine on this man's breath makes me doubt his words, but the look in his eye tells me he'll be there when we need him.
Thank you, Sagacious Zoo.
Remember.
Go away. God, I hate that asshole. Now, you're two sailors. Now, where was the other guy that I'm looking for? He's over there. Final quest. All we've got to do is talk to this guy and get him to go back down there. Hello, kindly
Can't you just
Lucian.
leave an old man in peace?
Holy eyebrows, Batman!
Why do you care? That was a long time ago. Long, long ago. All I want is to forget those days. They're gone.
Look at
Gone
those
forever.
things! Squirrels can nest in those eyebrows. Jesus. Why did you let the orphans die?
I didn't. I wasn't even there. I was at the market buying food when the flood came. I ran back to the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was nothing I could do. The water kept rising. I had to flee. I came here with other survivors and settled this town. I tried to start a new life, but everywhere I go, I see little faces watching me.
Oh, that's creepy.
The better men might have saved them. Sometimes I wonder if I should have died with them.
Throwing away the light. Actually, here's a question. Tell me about Bin and Mao. Okay, I'm sorry. What kind of parent or person names their child Bin? You are literally calling him rubbish. Jeez. Also, Chloe Kitty, the DLC for Little Nightmares came out, I think it was last week, but I haven't had the money to be able to get it because of a bunch of medical bills. I will be getting it in 2 days, and it should start going up this Thursday, or Wednesday for Americans. So, will be soon, I do promise. Tell me about Bin and Mao.
I've not heard those names in many years.
Tell me about Cat and Rubbish.
Meow was the best of my wards. She was like an assistant to me, always caring for the babies, putting everyone to bed. Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Bin, I recognize the name. A quiet boy, I think. I barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them.
If you want redemption, meet me at the orphanage.
No, not the orphanage. The ruins are haunted. The children will be waiting for me. No!
You and your eyebrows are coming with me. You carry them with you anyway. Now you can free yourself.
You're right. I can carry this burden no longer. I must face the demons of my past and end this one way or another. I will go with you and accept whatever fate awaits me.
Good.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
No, you creepy ghost
No,
child.
Meow. Yushan was not brought here so you could make him suffer. He must bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Do as Bin says. Bury the bones.
I am so sorry.
Mr. Yushen, bury these bones. Those are very shiny bones for being underwater for 20 years. Also, why do we just look perpetually pissed off at this? This is a nice act.
It's done. The bones of the children are buried at last. I just wish I could do more.
I feel better now. I feel warm. I haven't felt warm in so long. Thank you.
Thank you, Living One. We can finally rest because of you. We can finally be at peace.
And I must thank you, too. I have lived with this guilt for many years. Now that this is done, maybe I can finally move on with my life.
The dramatic scene is kind of ruined because of the fighting in the background.
Goodbye, living one. Goodbye forever.
Yeah, it might be warm, but you're still creepy. Chloe, I don't know how much it is. I think it's about $20. And yes, I don't have donations set up on my streams yet. I think you need to be in the... I can't remember if it's an affiliate or partner, but you have to have like 50 follows and a bunch of stuff for it. And I'm not even sure if I want to do it. But I might do it eventually when I get there. Hello there! Wow, you guys are being beaten up hardcore. Run away, make a pose, and
These
kill the
pathetic
ghost.
ghosts are
What
becoming
the hell
an
happened
annoyance.
there?
Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's just work. I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the dam sentry so we can go.
I just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver this power source. Are you going to be the one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
Wouldn't want to. Lim's creepy.
You've made your point. Let's go. It'll be safer if we stick together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
Dangers. Like command words slipping into enemy hands?
Legendary strike.
The kind of hilarious part about that is these two were talking to each other as if they were equals or comrades, whereas Lotus Assassins 1 never really do that, which is actually kind of interesting, and 2 are kind of just pure evil. So
The
it's
Lotus
interesting that one
Assassins
could actually
spread
make...
their influence even here. It is a credit to Sun Li that you remained undiscovered as long as you did.
And of course, it hits perfectly. That's always going to be funny to do. But yeah, I never actually noticed that they're talking to each other more like equals than like a subordinate and a superior officer. And you are trapped. I was really hoping I could focus evade that, but I guess not. Ooh, I remember what's going on up here. I'm going to save really fast, because this is actually a pretty difficult fight. Oh, and if you thought that child was creepy, you've yet to see this one. Hello again, Water Dragon.
Drawn by destiny, like water flowing.
You have to make me collapse every
bleeding.
time?
Have you begun to question your path? It is murky, blocked, but carefully crafted. You are on this path because you have been shaped, groomed, and the predators have been drawn away to let you pass. Can you see how that path winds towards your prey? You are meant to learn, but not too much. To see, but not too clearly. To succeed, but not completely.
Yes, thank you, Chloe. I'll be able to get it on Wednesday, and I'll be recording it that day. So it should be up on Thursday, which is literally just the day after. So it'll be going up at the normal time. I been having a bit of medical issues, so I haven't been able to purchase it. I'm getting both it and Costume Quest 2 on Wednesday. That way, normal videos should be resuming shortly. Or at least they would if I could find multiplayer stuff to do. I might chop up that stream I did with Walder, because that was genuinely one of the best streams I've ever done. So that's not saying much, as I haven't done a lot of streams. I'm in a ghost-filled ruin, lady. I kind of don't have time for this.
To
Good luck
control
with
an
your project,
outcome,
by the way.
control the beginning. It is godlike, the most arrogant action. That is what was done.
And once again, we yet to make a female moan sound effect that doesn't sound like she's having
come
sex.
at their own pace. You would better serve your cause by asking where it began. Question why the path is there, not where it leads. For now, look to yourself. The Guardian ahead will test and teach. He is an ally, one you can trust. Find your purpose, fulfill your destiny, and we will meet again.
Cryptic things from a
Another
being we don't
momentary
really
stumble.
understand.
This could become a concern if it happens many more times. Try to keep moving.
Motherfucker, it's not like I wanted to... This is the dam site. Dam site is a little quick area. What is kind of funny is, what? Creepy children? Here is the creepiest of children. Hi! You killed the Lotus Assassin! And you're laughing.
Well, this is certainly odd. I'm guessing there's more here than meets the eye.
Oh shit.
The Guardian is coming. He's very mad. He got mad at this man and hurt him. You better go away right now or he'll get mad at you too.
What are you doing here?
I don't matter. Only the Guardian matters. He's going to be very cross with you. You should run before he gets here.
Is the Guardian?
Oh, it's too late. I told you to run away, but you didn't listen. Now the Guardian's here and he's going to hurt you. He's really mad.
Want to see something cool?
Legendary
The Guardian! Chai Ka. I love this guy. Oh fuck. And I forgot how big of a freaking hit she is. Jeez. There isn't too many more creepy children. From memory, there's only a handful.
Heavenly Wave.
Right. Go at you with Heavenly... Oh god, you're immune. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving that general vicinity right freaking now. He's immune to Heavenly Wave. Means he'd be immune to Spirit Thief.
Legendary Strike. Long Sword.
Let's try this. Ow. What are you talking about? And oh, once more, leaving that vicinity.
Legendary
Switch to here. Alright, good. Thank you. Ian. Not Sagacious Ian. Sagacious Zoo. One of the sagacious people in the goddamn game. Chai Ka is actually a really difficult boss fight because he hits like a fucking truck. There we go. The most annoying thing about Chai Ka, aside from that horn on his chin for no reason, is the fact that he speaks in Thofan, and that's genuinely irritating. Don't get me wrong, Thofan sounds cool and all, but... Legendary testicle vibe. You should have been around here, Kin, when we had to eat boar testicles earlier. Actually, no, they were ox testicles, wasn't it? Tried to tell you, I'm not a freaking Lotus Assassin. Very probably. Fuck it. Why do you want to serve me, of all people? You're the one I was summoned for, so I must obey. You are a heavenly gate guardian, and you look f***ing creepy. Actually, you know what I just realized he looks like? You know those statues outside of Buddhist temples and various other shrines and so forth of the... They're supposed to look like a lion or a dog? He looks like that. The face, at least. Not the horns. Never noticed that before.
Mewa Kup keeps it here, Sunuk.
I am honored to have you as my companion, Chaikar.
Nawara Irok. Wo Kup Sisir Sunuk.
Who was the little girl?
Nawara Irok. Wo Kup Sisir Sunuk. Wo Ufir Ipir Sir Tintin. Wo Wir.
She a sorceress, or what?
It's
just an anchor, okay? Wait, if we're coming, let's go. Nothing I want to ask. And there you go.
The Guardian wants me to give you this. That man over there had it. It's an inscrutable power source. The Guardian says you might need it.
Very probably. Thank you.
The Guardian doesn't know what it's for, but he knows it's important. Otherwise, why would that man have had it? You better keep it for now.
It's for a flyer. For those curious.
The Guardian says we don't have to stay here anymore. He says we have to go with you now. Is that right?
Yep. You and Chaikar are with me now.
Good. I like you. The Guardian likes you too.
You'd think, but Chaikar's actually a pretty good thing. Stick with me for now.
This
Zoom
is going
can
to
go
be
back.
exciting.
Now, fun fact, and I don't know if I'll actually be showing this on stream because to do all the companion dialogues would take probably a good half an hour off of every stream, in which I pretty much don't talk. This kid gives me the creeps. Well, Chloe, wait to hear what I have to say. Because I am going to spoil this. She's dead. Yeah, Wildflower is dead. The, Chaikar, the Heavenly Gate Guardian, is basically using a dead 6-year-old girl as an anchor to the mortal world. And it is presumed that she died through some form of violent action. So, yeah. Welcome to Jade Empire. It's all just fucked up.
Who dares approach? Speak the command word or suffer the wrath of Death's Hand, loyal servant of the Emperor over us all.
Fun fact. You can get this wrong, and they will fucking kill you. And it's damn near impossible to kill them. In fact, I think it is impossible to kill them. So you must remember the command word is Shao Hua. Because just trust me.
Shao Hua. You may pass.
Excellent. I'm going to go over here first, though. Bridge control. Excellent. A trapped chest. God fucking damn it. Of course it blew up in my face. And scroll strand. Let the history of this town not be forgotten, for the water that defines our border covers ghosts of children. Nearly 2 decades ago, just after the Shining Emperor brought water to the land again, Tien's Landing lay where the water now stands. Children played and people lived and worked in the peace that only the lands away from the bustle of the heart of the Empire can bring. When the Great Dam came, few believed that the Emperor would allow us to come to harm, but harm came in the form of water that covered our homes and buried our families. When the flooding came to an end, the town of Tien's Landing lay submerged beneath this new sea, where only ghosts and ruined homes could flourish. Those who survived lived to rebuild, and Tien's Landing has come to prosper once again. Lest anyone here forget, however, we must always remember that our lives bend to the whims of the gods, the Emperor, and the decades-old machinery of the Great Dam. I've never actually seen The Grudge. That's actually very, nice and poignant thing. One thing that BioWare does very well is writing for their stories. Not so well in the case of some games, but generally pretty well. And what is over here? I've seen this before. What do you mean tsunami reference? I have legitimately never seen that before. What the hell is that? River of Time. Chi 5, Intuition 1. Ah. Cool. this... Nope, not over there, over here. You are the power source. So you can have the mechanism to open, close the dam, or you can just basically blow it up. So if we close the dam, which is what we're going to do, Ian's Landing will be a lot better. Also drown a lot of people. There we go. Okay, and we'll level up again. Actually, just going to keep increasing my body until it gets to 30. Just because it'll be a lot easier on me if I have a decent amount of hit points. Right, there we go. We've now maxed out both damage and speed. I'm not going to bother with maxing out chi damage, as I very rarely ever use the technique. And I'm probably going to go and start using, putting some points into Spirit Thief. Probably for a duration or speeding. Probably just for speed increase, actually. Or I actually think I'll save my points until I can get Storm Dragon. Because I combine Storm Dragon with it. Hello there.
I hope you took a moment to celebrate as you flooded the valley.
I did.
Whatever you hope to achieve by drowning that sad place will soon be undone. Sergeant, if you will, eliminate this pest.
You'll have to go through me if you want to open this dam again.
That is precisely the idea. I'm sure you are very confident in your skills, but I assure you that these fine men of the Imperial Army are more than your match. The Sergeant knows his place, and he understands that what we assassins do is for the good of the Empire as a whole. If a few people suffer, then they do so for the glory of Emperor Sun.
Oh, fucking hello, Trikar! Hello again! I always forget he does that. He's just fucking massive. You know what I mean about the benefits of having a very large health pool? Because I can just hold down the heal button and effectively have infinite health for a while. So long as my chi doesn't run out. But if my chi runs out... Come on.
I will never submit.
Whoa! Okay. Never seen that before. I didn't know you could fucking cut off his head. Jesus Christ, that was bloody. I'm gonna go over here. What the fuck was that?
The water covering everyone? Those poor children. I hate the water. It's too familiar.
That implies that she also drowned. Maybe not drowned here, but drowned elsewhere. Oh, it kinda sucks you had disappointing placements, man. And again, you probably got better placements than I'll ever get. I'm terrible at Overwatch. Now then. Is there anything else we need to do? Aside from dealing with those people. And Shang. Nope, it was over here. Always get turned around in this place. Actually, I'm gonna go over here really fast and get my focus back up. I don't know if it'll give me more of it in between areas. Yeah, the kid is just... Kid's creepy as shit. But then again, all kids in this game are creepy as shit.
You have
Hello
managed
again.
to survive. I suppose someone of your skill cannot be easily dissuaded.
I can't wait to embarrass you in front of the court. Who are you? Why did you attack me before?
You may call me Silk Fox. I apologize for my previous aggression, but I thought you were in league with an enemy of mine. I was clearly mistaken. Powerful forces are at work here. You are caught in great events that are beyond you. But I may have use for someone as impetuous as you.
Oh? I will not be...
I want nothing more than for you to continue your journey. You seek the old man who was taken
I
from
wanted to
Two
tell her I
Rivers,
wouldn't be
correct?
a errand girl. Yeah?
Of course you do. He was taken by Death's hand. I could tell you where his minions have gone. For a price. A simple trade. I tell you where the abductors are, and you tell me who that old man is.
Fine by me. The old man was Master Lee, my teacher.
You mix truth with lies. He must be more for Death's hand to keep him alive. Still, you've told me what I need to know.
Boss?
It would take a season to reach the Imperial City by land or water. Air is the only quick way, but you need a wind map. I know the location of one.
Yep, in the forest.
Lord Yun governs much of the Great Southern Forest. He petitioned the Lotus Assassins for a wind map so he could settle a trade disruption. Of course, that has earned him their attention in addition to whatever trouble is infesting his lands. I doubt he has time for charity, but you might try to find him.
Help me to defeat Death's Hand.
I have matters of my own to attend. If you survive, we will see what use you are to me. Remember, if you want to reach the Imperial City, you must go to the forest and get that map from Lord Yun. My path takes me elsewhere. If you actually reach the Imperial City, I will be impressed. Until then, I wish you luck. You are a surprising little peasant.
I really don't like Silk Fox as a character. She's well written, she's well designed, she's good everything. I just really don't like her. Never have. Oh, fuck, I forgot to talk to him. Shit. The captain of that ship promises you silver if you close the dam. God damn it, I forgot to talk to him. Oh well. Let us take the little girl with us. Actually, come to think of it, didn't we get the second piece of the amulet? So we might be able to put in more gems. Nope. Oh well. Oh, look at you! Hello, you. You're a dick. I'm gonna have to beat the crap out of you. Yada, 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 yada. I don't like what you did. I'm not gonna lie, the sword has a much nicer rhythm to its attacks than the spear did. But it's still not my favorite martial weapon. My favorite martial weapon will be coming probably not next week, but the week after, when I finally finish this whole area. Because we've still got the forest to go. Actually, no, it might come next week, because I want to go do the pirates now. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Hui. In here. Hello, Hui.
Back again. Have you been to the ruins yet? Time is running short. If you don't find the missing piece of your amulet, the Lotus Assassins will.
The Lotus Assassins already took the amulet from the ruins.
Sun Li warned me that others might come, but all is not lost. The Lotus Assassins have a piece of the amulet, but so do you. Victory is far from decided. Whatever the outcome may be, my part in these events is over. Now that you have been to the ruins, I may finally take my leave of this town.
I have a lot ahead of me.
And so I step away. I have no further part to play, and I am glad for it. Perhaps history will clear my doubts and show my time was worthwhile. I wish you luck.
Here's a question, though. I get that you were... Effectively, she's been stuck in this town for 20 years on Master Lee's orders. But wouldn't you try and make a life here? get a small job, try and settle down. Even like if you're not settling down with somebody, just try and settle down. Maybe do something in the town kind of thing. Like, why wouldn't you want to build a life here? Yeah, well. We gotta go talk to Sheng, who's up here. Who's probably already heard that we beat the crap out of one of the merchants. But oh well. I really want to read the list of grievances Sheng has, just to see if it's grown since I last read it. Because some of those grievances were freaking great. Hello.
You did it! How the people will sing the praises of Minister Sheng, who found, hired, and sent forth the helpful peasant who ultimately solved the problem.
I was happy to do... Wait, won't the Lotus Assassins be mad at you?
Ha! It is hard to argue with success. My lord, Judge Fang, Chief Minister of Harmony, will surely be impressed with me. He will protect me from the vile assassins.
No, I know what Judge Fang's like.
No, my
no,
friend, it is time to bask in the glory of triumph.
I don't know if anything actually happens to Minister Sheng. Goodbye.
Very well, run along. Now.
But you do get to learn a bit more about Judge Fang. And, yikes. Just yikes. Anyway, Rue the Boatswain is all the way down here. From memory, I had to be... How heavy am I into the Way of the Open Palm? Not too much, about midway. We'll see what happens. But I can go back to one of those two and get a new style. I'm really wanting Storm Dragon, but I guess we don't have it. Here you are. Hello, you drunkard.
There you are! I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream, but here you are. I can take you to the pirates if you still want to go. It'll be an easy trip. The river is quite tame again since you closed the dam. No danger at all. Until you meet the pirates.
Are you still drunk?
I'll take you. And if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
You're a prince, Rue.
I guess I'll have to trust you, but I really don't like boats. Or the water.
Ooh, I should probably bring Dawnstar with me on this one.
I can take you no...
Go away. I really want to keep Wildflower with me with Chaika. Because I used... I had a strong tendency to use Dawnstar a lot during my playthrough for my channel. And Black Whirlwind, because Black Whirlwind is just awesome. So I think I might use Wildflower this time around.
Nikno irkut fan sonwisong o fir nawas wasa ir sonwat.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fakir ukno aku. Wono wir apa wafo ukir okir wo iferk. Wasa ir atanopa uno fakir ukno aku.
No, it's very much establishing the pirates are bastards.
I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
Question though, why would you go down there without the wine or food? Even if you tripped and fell down the stairs and spilled it everywhere, go get more before coming down. Like, I'm gonna be blunt here, that was your own damn fault for your own stupid decisions.
Trip me? Make me crawl like a dog? Yeah, this'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on. Stupid rope, come on! Make them sorry they ever... Huh?
Cut the part of the rope that isn't tied around the tree.
Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
I'm just here to replace my flyer.
Well, you came to the right place. That's just about all we've got here now. Airships. Not like back in my day. My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them.
I'll take care of them for you.
Wait a minute. I want to see the pirates get what's coming to them. But there's no point in doing this the hard way. Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope.
Strong fucking
One
rope.
quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
What about the slave?
I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
Also, what happens if they know how to swim? Like, unless you're actually crushing them with the cannon, all you're gonna do is break the dock. I won't hurt an innocent.
You want to take the guards on face to... But whatever
He
you
basically just says the same thing. You should use the rope, and you can use the rope.
Longsword.
Often by accident. Like, you want to actually help me fight these bastards, please? Ow. There we go. That's not helping you there. Chaikar's immune to your tricks. Go. Kill her. Come on, Chaikar. Kill her. There you go. I love Chaikar.
They're dead. Oh, but there's more.
I don't care. They won't kill me.
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you, but they won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
Get the other slaves to sail the ship out of here? Aw, I was kind of doing that purely so that there'd be something on the docks I could take. Also, that is a really big cannon. That's more of a fucking artillery gun than a cannon. Look at that thing! That looks more like any form of artillery gun you'd see. Hello.
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all. Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them. Gao the Greater, as he calls himself, is the leader of the guild, a powerful crime syndicate. They never used to bother with us until Gao came to power. Gao himself came and took over our operations. He began building the flyers, and he made slaving our main activity. My own men turned on me. Now they treat me like a dog. A few months later, the Lotus Assassins showed up. Gao must have some kind of deal worked out with them. Whatever they're up to, it must be something big.
All right, then.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna slaughter my way to the top and then deal with them. Hello, people! I have come to kill you all!
Die quietly!
Honestly, the more I'm using it, the more I'm really liking the sword. It's very useful for, oh dear. I need my health. Can I please target the spear wielder? Thank you. Too many of you fuckers around here.
Spirit thief!
I would like my health back, please.
I am a master!
Go bring you.
Legendary strike!
asshole's using what is effectively a glitch to kill me. There we go, finally! This freaking pole's getting in my way. Don't kill him, I need him.
This is it.
Okay, now you can kill him.
Legendary strike.
Perfect. Thank you, Wildflower. I do like that she changes back. Oh, look, a vase. The gem of evil thought. Only follows with faith of clues. Mind 2, intuition 2. That's not actually that good. So now there should be... Yes, there it is. The history of flight. The first person to attempt flight was Cao Sheng, an elderly scholar who originally came from the prosperous East. Though his ideas were creative, they were hardly sound. Cao Sheng made an early end after he strapped several canisters of dragon powder to a bamboo chair and ignited it. Oh, well, he's dead. It was at first rumored that he had survived the ill-fated mission, fucking unlikely, but few truly believed that anyone could have survived such a disastrous explosion. His death, however, was not completely in vain. Several of his writings were studied by later scholars, and some of his ideas were adapted for the first successful human flights. So, for those of you who weren't with us earlier, dragon powder is what is effectively a very large explosive. So the idiot strapped what amounts to, let's be blunt here, fireworks to a chair and thought, this will make me fly. Jesus, the stupidity of some people. Hello. Wait a minute, I recognize that woman.
You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. Thanks. I love this guy's like, I don't think Gao would like that. No shit.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? Don't let her grace and beauty fool you. She's deadly. This is your last chance to get out of here alive.
I love that they never mentioned there's just this creepy little girl standing behind us.
Brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
Of course. And another grand melee.
You aren't equal to me.
Genuinely a very good weapon. I always forget that the martial weapons are actually pretty good.
Spirit beat.
This drain ability can actually be used from a pretty decent distance. So I can just keep doing this to drain him. It's useful if he is like the last one standing, because you can get all of your chi back.
Legendary strike.
Before killing him. It's incredibly useful. Ow.
I will never submit.
I still like that he didn't
I know
mention
you'd
the
be deadly in a fight.
the creepy
You'll have
child
to accept
turning
my
into a
apologies
demon.
for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
The weird thing is, there's a prompt to continue every time he talks, like he's supposed to be talking in Thofan. You dragged me into your fight.
It was obvious you were with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
Yep, it's a two-person gate. How do I know I can trust you?
You're here for your reasons, and I'm here for mine. Somehow I doubt they conflict. Besides, we'll need each other's help to get through that door.
Okay, tell me about this plan of yours.
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
I love Kang the Mad. He's great. I don't think of pirates as the ingenious type.
Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots.
I don't know if that's meant to be some form of pun.
Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident.
Why do I feel like the accident was fatal?
I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
Deal. Works for me. This seems awfully convenient, though.
Still don't trust my intentions? Have a little faith that sometimes fate provides answers when they're needed most. Either way, we need to deal with that door. Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now?
Sure. Works for me. Very well, unlock the door.
I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study?
Osterley of 2 Rivers. At the same place where I learned to mind my own business. I like that answer. No, I trained under Osterley of 2 Rivers.
You must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
What's so strange? Seriously though, I think just this stream, like 4 people have mentioned this.
It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
Good luck to you too. I think his name is Sky. I know you! I remember you, I didn't know your name. Your plan didn't work too well. He did try and tell you the plan was idiotic. Seriously though, what did you expect to happen? Don't worry, I'll find her. Wavebreaker took her. Oh dear. Don't worry, she's not in too bad of a shape. She's kind of a rebellious dick, really, if we're going to be honest. Kind of amusing. You can actually basically just sell her to the slaver, and sell the mom too. And while it's cool that they put that option in there, no. Not even a way the closest fist person would do that. What is with all the monkeys? Impressive door. Hello there. I called, little help here. Thank you, Chekhov.
Spirit beat.
Right? And now we get to drain you.
That's much better. Longsword. I am a master.
go. Seriously, that ability is useful. And I'm going to guess it's probably going to be mildly broken on Baja, for fuck's sake. Why does that keep happening? Whatever happened to focus evade? I swear it's happened like once and that it'll never happen again. Alright, so up here are... Yes, up here is more pirates. And also we get to learn who Kang the Mad is. He's quite mad.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Sure it is.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish? I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I love that.
I've heard
Silence the mad fool.
Disrupting our operations in the South Lim. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there personally.
Ooh, dear.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Oh dear.
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
Oh, now that's just being a dick, Lim.
Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you!
I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. Get to work, mad fool. Do whatever it takes to get that ship built. I will take a short-range flyer and check on some of our other operations in the area. If the marvelous dragonfly is not ready to launch when I return, those captive demons will have a new playmate.
Oh dear.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? To build something to make his sandals explode.
I'd love it if you made something to make sandals explode. That'd be hilarious. What I don't know to get is why is this not just a cutscene? Because it starts a cutscene when you walk in there. Never kind of get that. Oh, this is another really good cutscene. Compensating for something there, buddy. Oh dear. Why do you just keep blocking like a dick? Okay, now you're not blocking. Finally.
Spirit thief!
I require my health back. You are going to give it to me. Seriously, this is useful.
Long sword.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
I love Kang. Kang is so good. Hello there!
I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
You build flyers. Actually, no, you make things explode.
I make all sorts of things, and yes, many are designed to expend energy, quickly. But my greatest prize does not explode. Much. Something I have kept for myself.
Much.
My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly.
You're being awfully helpful to a stranger.
I am not Kang the Stupid. Eventually, Gao is going to see me as more nuisance than asset. Plus, he took my amber mosquitoes and ruined them through duplication. He doesn't understand that multiples diminish the glory of any creation, weakening them all. The marvelous Dragonfly deserves better. I'll take my chances with you.
Good plan.
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor where no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops.
Good plan, really? You said duplication hurts quality. Aren't duplicates identical?
Yes, yes, the bolts are the same. But think about this. If there is one marvelous Dragonfly, it is the best of its kind. Make 100, and they are each only average.
He's got a point there.
A flyer must appeal to the heavens with beauty and singular ingenuity. Why, I bet some of my mosquitoes have even fallen from the sky for seemingly no reason at all.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, dick.
Yes, yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
I'll agree.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode. Yes.
I love Kang. Kang is well and truly mad. And he's a lot of fun. You do get to take him with you when you leave, and he's genuinely one of the more fun characters in the game. We'll go down here really quickly. I don't get why this is here. I genuinely don't. I mean, it's just as fast to go through there and out through that door than anything else, but oh well. Now that I believe, yes, there's combat up here. Whoa, fucking guy, Chai-Ka! Where the hell did you come from? Just freaking appeared out of nowhere. Oh, Spirit Thief, my bad. I forgot it doesn't give me focus, it just gives me chi. Spirit Thief. fuck was that? That was a weird glitch. Superior charm gems. As if I don't already have enough of these flaming gems. Usually, I've got so many of these damn things. Hello, you're the slave breaker, are you not?
Please, don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts. You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
Sure.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
You know there are more people in the world than slaves, right? Oh my god, how fucking dare you use my favorite style. To the front to nature, good sir. Fuck out. The best style. Seriously though, Leaping Tiger is great. The only reason I didn't choose it this time around is because I picked it for the LP. I wanted to be different.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Not a slave, you dumbass. And I'm not one of the pirates, so why did I just kill you?
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
I mean, it wouldn't impact my karma to just kill you. Gee, why do you think? I slaughtered these people. Do you not get the picture here? It's not like that you can't just kill him. You've got to let him go. Oh, we got Iron Palm. One of 3 meditation styles. The thing is, I think we will always get Iron Palm lost. So I might have to go out of my way to try and get Iron Palm as opposed to the Viper style. Let's keep going. As I learned how to use Spirit Thief a lot easier, our health is pretty much at max, and pretty much always stay at max. Hello!
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
The dude wields dire flames. There'll always be fire in his eyes.
Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
They take ages to notice me. It's like, wait a minute. Like, oh, a little help here. One of the reasons I will always hate these large group fights.
Spirit Thief. Legendary strike.
Fucking die already. No. There we go.
Spirit Thief.
There we go. Now I'm gonna just keep doing this. This is seriously easy. All I've got to do is get Chai Ka to do it with one person, and I can drain the rest of all their chi. This is genuinely one of the most useful techniques I've ever worked out. I didn't know this before. This is like Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon, I can just completely cheese boss fights. Admittedly, this particular technique isn't going to work every single time, because some people are immune to it. But holy damn, this is probably one of the best ideas I've ever had. And I never thought about this. Keep on, I've played this game all the way through. Oh god, like 8 or 9 times now. Like, I've played it through a lot. And I've never thought of this. I rarely ever used Spirit Thief. I'm gonna start using it more whenever I play. That's easy. Makes things a hell of a lot easier. This is great. Oh, and I leveled up. I'm going to improve my spirit. Actually, I've been using the weapon style a lot recently, so I'm going to actually improve my mind. You have 9 style points. I actually want this. Speed increase for Spirit Thief. Allow me to do it even faster. Okay, so it's saving there because there is what effectively amounts to a boss fight in this room.
Legendary strike.
Hello there! 2 rat demons, a horse demon, and a fucking rhino demon.
Legendary strike.
First bee to all. There goes the rat demon. You know what? I'm just gonna... It's not letting me select the rat demon. Oh dear! This could be difficult.
Spirit Thief.
Oh, you're immune to that. Alright, fine. You're immune to Spirit Thief. Guess we'll have to beat the crap out of you the old-fashioned way. By running at you and beating you with my legs. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Leaving. Leaving. I'm just gonna let Tricard deal with that. Holy shit, that's a lot of... Come on. You can do it. You can... There we go. Good. Thank you, Wildflower. You're a massive help. Now, bamboo cask. Scroll stand. Configuration of the horse. I am still not entirely sure what that does. Oh, for goodness sake, how many more of you do I have to beat the crap out of? On the bright side, at least, I can Spirit Thief you.
Die quietly! Legendary strike.
I like that there's just an ox over there. Oh, the ox and ogre over there. Oh god, he's over here now! Please go away.
Spirit Thief. My attacks aren't working.
Oh god, he's
Legendary
immune. Shaika! Shaika! Little help here, buddy? I thought you were sworn to protect me. Ow. Go for the fucker, Shaika. There we go. Phew! A book stand. The History of Flight Volume 2. The first known successful flight was made by Mad Fong. Though he had studied to become a scholar, he was kicked out of the school for destroying one of their buildings. Based on the history books, it is difficult to determine if Fong was genius or insane. Well, given he's called Mad Fong, I'm gonna go with insane. Either way, his techniques were original and in the end successful. Though his first several attempts were unsuccessful, he refused to give up. Despite the costs and the obvious danger to his own life, Fong persevered until he completed his first prototype flyer. The flyer didn't do much more than hop across the landscape, but it was a start. A year later, he was able to travel for nearly a mile before crashing and unfortunately dying in the process. Oh, poor Mad Fong. Dragonfly controls. Drop. We want to get through that door. We use a missile.
Exciting. I wonder what's inside.
What's inside is not fun. But it contains treasure. And I want treasure. Ooh, and another scroll stand. The danger of demons. The average person is never likely to come across one of these horrific beings. Demons are some of the most dangerous and malevolent beings in all of Jade Empire. Though some demons are not evil, they are all powerful and rarely can be trusted. If confronted by a malicious demon, it is important to remember that they are usually immune to magic. That would have been nice to know. Especially the larger demons. You can successfully combat them with weapons and simple martial styles. Strangely enough, on the rare occasions when demons and ghosts were seen to tangle, the strange magics used by the ghosts seemed to affect the malevolent beasts, meaning probably something like Dire Flame or the ice would work. Now then, I don't like this. Hello there, Great Elephant Demon.
This area is forbidden. Only Gao himself is allowed to enter. You must be destroyed.
I know. What are you?
I am Xianxi, the Great Elephant Demon. Gao's infernal magic summoned me and bound me here to guard this room. The penalty for all who enter is death. Gao's power compels me. I must destroy you.
Sorry, Shanxi. You're not living across my day. My god, do you freaking mind? I think his paw thing's broken.
Longsword. You. I need healing.
Here you go.
Legendary strike.
Yeah, I was never gonna survive that. Chaika got up again. I was never gonna. Fucking Christ almighty. I hate this glitch. Load the game again because you glitched out. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go.
Legendary strike.
Little rat demon. Thank you. Chaika, you really gotta stop standing there. I'm just gonna switch you out.
Longsword.
Sweet, we got a bit of magic.
Die quietly.
Come on. What the hell was that kicking? I am going to really quickly go all the way down here because I need to get the spirit font to heal up. Because yikes! Just yikes. I'm going to use focus to run down there though, so I'm probably going to need to find a focus font as well. You really gotta like put more fonts around here so you don't constantly have to run back down here. Thank you. Oh, it sucks we're gonna be up against demons. Well, bastards are immune. Right. Oops, here. They just lead to the same place. I don't think they lead to anything else. Very strange that it's even there. I remember there was a oh wait, no, the focus shrine is inside that that thing with the elephant demon. Alright, that's why I remember there being a focus shrine around here. Because I'm an idiot. Chaika keeps having issues. I'm gonna switch him out.
Longsword. Longsword.
Yep. Right, now we'll use martial style to conserve our focus. Come on, Chaika, kick his ass. There we go. There, configuration of the horse. Open that. Go over here, open this. Seriously, I'm gonna have so much money just from selling all these useless gems I pick up. And missile. Alright.
That was exciting!
Now escape. I'm gonna hit save. That way I'm saving after that point. There we go. Now I will defeat Shang-Chi and get the treasure.
The Guardian doesn't like what's happened. They've brought others from outside and made them fight.
Wildflower, I want you to come over to me. Come on, over here. Excellent.
This area
now Chaika hopefully won't get stuck on the pole this time. Go for him, Chaika. You can do it. Now it's the elephant who's gotten stuck.
Longsword. Die quietly. I need healing.
God damn.
I focus. Legendary strike.
Yeah, that was never gonna work. I simply got way too... I got stuck between him and Chaika. That, and I think his attacks are going through my blocks. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Legendary strike.
Chaika, I need you to engage him. Go.
Focus. Focus.
Oh. He's just blocking now. I think he got glitched. I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take the glitch. Helps me to defeat him. Really big elephant demon. Finally, we actually got a focus evade. Would take us 8 hours. Focus shrine, intuition gem. Getting a decent bit of money. Got the frail scholar, so that's useful. There we go. Anything else around here? Nope, nothing. So focus. Mind. Alright, excellent. Now, what was Gem of the Frail Scholar? Mind +1, 100% experience from books, body -3. No, thank you. I'm going to keep with my current loadout. Also, before I go up here, I'm going to save again, just to make sure that it is saved before I fight with Gal. Currently, I'm just going through a lot of very tough fights. After we finish off with Gao, we shall end the stream, having saved Tien's Landing. Somewhat. Where'd that thing go? I like that nobody's noticing me. I'm just running around out here. There it is, the bonsai tree. Another gem to sell. Hello!
You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for... Wait. You are not one of my servants. I know you. You are one of Master Li's students. You were the one who killed my son Gao.
How the hell do you know that? Gao brought his fate on himself.
Your words mean nothing. You are a murderer, a killer! Gao was everything to me, and now he's gone. Damn you and that school! My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. And now my son is... Gao may be gone, but I will avenge him. I know the styles your broken old master taught you, and I know how to beat them. I promise your death will be both slow and painful.
Legendary longsword.
Oh dear, that's looking good. I want to know, can I just cheese the fight using Spirit Thief? I could if I could kill this one person. Oh yeah, something I hoped I would never have to do, just use focus to constantly beat the crap out of him. Alright. Now, I need my chi back for this.
Spirit Thief.
Yes, I can, because draining him keeps him... Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Draining him not only interrupts his attack, well, as long as I can hit him, but keeps him pretty much immobilized. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I wonder if that'll work on like the final bosses and stuff. Great if it would. Come on, beat the crap out of him. I'm starting to think I'm not going to use Chai Ka anymore because he keeps getting stuck on the furniture.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
If you hadn't taken your time, you might have saved me the trouble.
Trust me, I didn't waste my moments. I stumbled across something very important, evidence that changes everything. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right?
More like were now. They're all dead. I also saw you free some of them.
True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there.
Oh, Jesus.
Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
Maybe you should take some time to mourn your daughter, then.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score.
I kind of already killed his kids, so
on my way
can't
up
take
here,
them.
I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers.
Yeah, he's providing them with flyers as well.
Is that so?
What?
There can be no doubt, then.
They're working together.
This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but 2 fools working together stand a better chance than one.
Look, it's logic there. It'll be good to have you along.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
What is it?
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked. Well, next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart. If you are planning to take on the servants of Death's Hand, you'll need all the help you can get.
Rather have you aboard.
I assure you, I will be as devoted and capable as any of your other companions.
If I could harness all that hot air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well, if you're done with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
Awesome. You go do that. I'm going to loot the place. This is a little bit more loot up here. A little bit more loot up here. Thank you. First is this chest, which contains a scissor case and a shit ton of money. Second was... I think it was something over here. Here it is. Book stand. The History of Vite, Volume 3. Several years after Mad Fong's first successful flight, a scholar from the south discovered the unusual device known simply as the Inscrutable Power Source. A few years later, scholar Xu Wen came up with a design for a flyer that used this mysterious new device. Initial attempts bordered on the apocalyptic, in one case destroying half of a mountainside, Jesus, and the village that lay below. Several scholars tried to outlaw his use, but the strange new editor source, but Xu Wen continued his experiments until at last he was successful. The prototype was too successful, both he and the flyer took off at great speeds towards the north, and neither was ever seen again. And you got the Strength of Wood for completing the bonus set. And the Strength of Wood, if I can remember correctly at least, gives you health. It is health 2. So it's useful to always get that. Always read your books, basically. And now we can just... Oh, we can't click that. It's over here. You get some weird glitches whenever I walk into things. It's very odd. I also like how the entire freaking roof can just open up. That's gotta be difficult to do.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
Well, here! We happen to have one!
Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragonfly, and it will be ready to go.
Excellent.
Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun.
It's perfectly fine, Kang. You leave it alone.
She's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice safe landing place just outside Tien's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash.
Alright, let's leave.
Ha ha! Everybody on board.
Hopefully we're not gonna die.
Is about to take flight.
So we received Shrieking Fury, which is the Dragonfly, and the Inscrutable Power Source. And I'm not going to bother with the enemy ships, I'm just going to hit evade. I love the music in these sections. Supposed to be billowing that much smoke, Kang. Excellent. Oh, it looks kick-ass. That really looks like a dragonfly, too.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gal the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No, no. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
How do you control it from this distance, I wonder?
Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
A valuable lesson. What do we need to do now?
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Goodbye for now.
Be well, my friend.
So, we did a lot this time around. We got all the way through Tien's Landing and pretty much saved the entire town. Next stream, what we're primarily going to be looking to doing is completing the forest section. And if I have time, I'll go to the Imperial City right after that and finish a couple of the quests surrounding that. But I'm going to leave the... if I do reach the Imperial City next stream, I'm going to reach the gladiatorial arena, and I'm going to leave that for a stream of its own, since I kind of suck at that, and it will take me some time. But before we leave, I want to really quickly do one thing. While we were doing one of the cutscenes, well, one of the longer cutscenes where I didn't have to select anything, I looked up where to get Storm Dragon, which is one of my favorite styles. Storm Dragon's ability is one of the non-attacky ones, and all it does is paralyzes. So much like how, what's it called?
You're crazy.
You're all crazy. Yeah. Much like how, oh, what the hell is it supposed to be called? Heavenly Wave disables? This paralyzes. Thank you. Go away. Show me what you have for sale. I would like Storm Dragon style, please. Thank you. And then I would like to sell pretty much everything I have. Yep. Yes, I just want to sell everything. Just let me sell things without constantly bugging me about the price. That. I'll keep that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll keep that, and I'll keep that. There we go. We've now got 15,000. So quite a lot of money. There we go. Storm Dragon. I love Storm Dragon. So Storm Dragon, if you use all, I think it's 3 hits of Storm Dragon for every 6 hits of a martial style like Legendary Strike. So it is very powerful because you can get quite a lot of hits in, honestly. Remap. I want Storm Dragon to go instead of Heavenly Wave. This will likely be our loadout for quite a little bit of time. When we get to the Imperial City, I'm going to be getting a particular martial style that I enjoy, and if you know what it is, you'll understand why I enjoy it so much. But we will be able to do all of that next week. Keep in mind, I am going to be trying my best to be streaming every single day this week from 0700 AEDT to about 10 or 1100, whatever I'm able to do. So about 3 or 4 hours every stream. So if you want to join me, join me. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing. I think we're going to be doing some FTAs, so we're just going to be doing some recording. I won't be able to respond to chat as much. I'll only really be able to respond in between the games. Maybe if I decide to do that. But regardless, I hope you all have a very good day. I'm going to go collapse into bed. Have a good day, everybody. And I'll wait for the rest of this week.